The horrific last few hours of Tabrez Ansari's life were recorded by his attackers. The 24-year-old Indian Muslim was filmed pleading for his life and being forced to shout praise for Hindu deities, but it wasn't enough to save him. Ansari's killing in Jharkhand state at the hands of a far-right Hindu mob is just India's latest lynching. They often target Muslims, and according to some NGOs, prosecutions are rare. Since 2015, at least 94 people have been killed in lynchings in India. Some of them were the results of fake news spreading on apps like WhatsApp, and others are part of the phenomenon known as cow vigilantism, targeting Muslims who are accused of slaughtering an animal Hindus consider sacred. So, does India have a problem with Muslims? To answer that, it's worth looking at this man, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He's ridden a wave of Hindu nationalism over the last few decades to rise to power. A week after Ansari's death, he wrote on Twitter,
"The lynching in Jharkhand has pained me. It has saddened others too, but some people in the Rajya Sabha are calling Jharkhand a hub of lynching. Is this fair? Why are they insulting a state? None of us has the right to insult the state of Jharkhand."
Some say he was more interested in defending Jharkhand, a state ruled by his BJP party, instead of seeking justice for a lynched man. The suspicion that Modi is anti-Muslim goes back a long time. He was the chief minister of Gujarat during riots in 2002, in which at least 1,000 people were killed, the majority Muslim. At the time, he was accused of whipping up emotions, and as a result, contributing to their deaths. Modi was banned from the US and much of the European Union for a decade following the riots, but was cleared of complicity after the Indian Supreme Court ordered an investigation. Modi is also a lifelong member of the RSS, a right-wing Hindu nationalist group that was banned by India's first Prime Minister. But Modi and the BJP dismiss the growing worries over religious freedom in India as fear-mongering and insist that Muslims and other minorities have nothing to be worried about. The attacks against Indian Muslims have left them feeling uncertain over their place in the country. And one place to understand why is Ayodhya. It's where Hindu zealots destroyed the Babri Mosque in 1992, leading to riots that left thousands dead, mostly Muslim. The site, where many Hindus believe the deity Ram was born, has since been closed.
That day, India was divided into two. Hindus were on one side and the Muslims on the other, and the two were looking at each other through a lens of hatred. Here, Hindus and Muslims used to be so friendly together that we used to eat from the same plate, but the politicians who come from outside divide the people.
A makeshift temple has been set up next to the site. Thousands of Hindu tourists visit on a daily basis, many of them hoping that a proper temple will eventually be built on the site of the Babri Mosque itself, a symbol of the supremacy of Hinduism in India, whatever Muslims and other minorities might think. Abubakr al Shamahi, The Newsmakers.